While we run this, we need the people who have to give awards, like the chairs. They know that they join us on the stage.
Do we get sound?
Do we get sound? Is there sound? Ah.
UIST is the premier international forum for you.
And it has the innovations in user interfaces, in interactive systems, in interactive technologies. The really key thing of UIST is that you can explore, you can try out things, and the demo reception gives you the chance to really get a glimpse into the future, to see the things.
This is an exploratory project. What happens if we have an extra robotic arm? We are substituting the leg motion to a new arm motion.
Imagine the vibrations you feel with your phone. This tattoo can deliver it on your finger. We use electrical pulses to stimulate nerve stems that brain interprets as actual real mechanical vibrations.
So we've developed this new interactive textile that is a new sensing braid and also braid for visual feedback. So I can do things like basically extending my regular headphone cord with the ability to play, control the volume by twisting. So it basically brings interactivity to everyday objects.
So we have normal paper here, and we screen printed P.PSS on it, which makes this part conductive. And if you put them together, an electricity can go through here.
We're here with Unimanual Pen Plus Touch. We use your pen writing hand to change the modes of your application. So for example, sticking your pinky out while you're writing will switch to your eraser.
What my project is about is using the Microsoft HoloLens to basically turn a university scale area into one big video game. So we're talking almost half-kilometer by half-kilometer scale areas.
We have more than 560 people here, researchers, PhD students from all over the world. So it's a big community that is interested in technology that is usable for people.
Getting to talk with everyone about research is always exciting and sparks new ideas.
What I like the most is there is a lot of diversity in the projects.
Seeing these things like firsthand is a very different story.
Seeing people work on making things accessible is an inspiration for me.
If you look at the prototypes that are shown in the demos, it shows the whole pipeline from really blue sky innovation all the way to things you could imagine you could buy over the next years.
We stop the movement of the fingers, and so it avoids you to penetrate through the object in virtual reality.
So I can make some virtual textures, I could change the haptic feedbacks, like moving on muddy grounds.
When the puncture flows on your face, you will feel a pressure triggered by our system.
That makes it really exciting, this tension. What is to come in the next 10, 20, 50 years?
All right, a big applause for all the demo authors. All right, being general chair at a conference is a lot of work, but once the conference starts, it's actually pure pleasure. And the reason it's a pure pleasure is because the people wearing in this picture, in this picture, in this picture, in this picture, red shirts. Thanks for keeping us sane. Thanks for making this a wonderful conference. A huge applause, and please all the SVs on stage. All the SVs, come on stage. Woohoo! Take a picture with them. Good. You want to take a picture with them? Wer macht das Foto? All right. And the last one. Thijs, can you take a picture of us? All the SVs? All right. Great photo op here on stage. All right, we're squeezing in. I hope it's a wide angle camera. There's a lot of people here. Oops, squeeze in. All right. All right, one more time for the SVs. Woohoo! And with that, stay here with us. And
I think because we stay longer, we thought they stay as a backdrop, but I think we have them sitting at the front because there is a lot to come.
There's a lot to come, that's right. If you want to sit. You guys want to sit?
We want to have you on stage, but just take a seat at the
All right. And with that, we need the student innovation chairs on stage. Gerard and David, thanks for doing this.
So the Student Innovation Contest happened last night. Did you guys have an awesome time? Yeah! And that would not have been possible if it was not for the 15 amazing teams who spent their blood and tears making those demos work. For all the Student Innovation Contest participants who are still here, can you all guys stand up if you're still here? Just look at all those beautiful demos up there. Just look at all that.
You go with that one.
I go. And of course, we'd also like to thank people from other chairs, like the local arrangement chairs and the student volunteer chairs, who also made that entire event possible. It was an awesome venue, and it would have not been possible without Alexandra, Thijs, Pascal, and Robert. Let's give them a round of applause.
Also, we'd like to thank our sponsor MakeBlock, who generously sponsored 15 of these pretty awesome Ultimate kits, and we gave them away to teams, and they can actually keep it, which is pretty great. So, and just that you, and that you don't think that this is a kind of it's fun, but it's also very strict. So we have a very hard process actually that they go through, not only submission,
but the randomization of the locations from last night. We did everything random, and there's a timestamp over there and like how that randomization process was done in random.org, etc. So it's very rigorous.
Also, we were super lucky to have this superstar jury of Yang, Wendy, and Jürgen, who were really working hard all night long, essentially, to actually get the proper teams done. So with that, I think we'll start with the actual awards.
All right. So there are 3 awards: Most Creative, Best Implementation, and the People's Choice. And the People's Choice was done by you guys. We almost had like 1,000 votes for this SIG, and that is a record, I think. Probably. So thank you guys for voting. So you go this one? Most Creative? Yeah. Okay.
So we start with the Most Creative Award, and each award has an honorable mention, which gets $500, and a winner, which gets $1,000. Because we have awesome sponsors. So the honorable mention for Most Creative Award, I hope they're still here, goes to Team Voice Sports with the game. If you're still around, Voice Sports, come up. Yeah. And run where...
Run. Is it run? You just announce the winner too? All right, so we'll wait.
Yeah. We have time, right?
We have time, right? So part of getting the award is actually trying to run. No. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. That was an awesome job.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wait, there's the camera.
And there's a photo over there.
All right. There you go.
All right, moving on. So
thank you, guys.
The winner for the Most Creative Award goes to Team Fox. Congrats. Team Fox, come up. Are they still here? All right.
Should we go next?
Don't worry, we're not going to remove your award if you don't run. All right. All right, thank you so much. You want a photo?
Thank you, guys. Thank you very
Thank you, guys. All right.
Next award is Best Implementation. Again, with an honorable mention. We have a lot of awards. And the Best Implementation honorable mention goes to Team Mikbar. You still here? Mikbar? Mikbar?
You can explain again. So when they're coming up, maybe we just explain a little bit on what that project was. So Mikbar was a hands-free interaction, but they have a robot that will make like drinks for you, which was actually super cool. So let's, come up here on stage and we'll give you your award.
So we're halfway through. All right.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. So picture. All right.
All right. And the winner for Best Implementation Award goes to Team Doodle It. All right, so you want to explain Doodle It?
So it's essentially, it's a drawing robot. Are they here? So it's a pretty good drawing robot that actually measures based on EEG and draws based on your kind of exhaustion and motion. So they're not here, it seems. Well, they'll get the money and the award.
Struck. Okay.
So finally, People's Choice Award. We again start with an honorable mention. And the honorable mention goes to Team IMS Group. Yeah.
So Team IMS Group was, you've got this hands-free interaction with a robot that gives you a massage. So you get a back rub and you get a head rub. It was super cool. Congratulations, guys.
Well deserved. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well deserved. Congratulations. Too many people. Congratulations. All right.
All right, let's take a picture over there. All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
All right.
Guys.
I love these photos. All right. And the People's Choice Award goes to Team Fox. Congratulations.
We need to trim down on the awards.
Yeah, trim down. So, if you guys don't remember, Team Fox was the hands-free interaction where they make cotton candy. So they scan your face. There's like an emotion attached to the colors. And then they make the cotton candy actually you use some parts of your body to measure how big the cotton candy is, and then it prints it out. So it's super cool.
All right.
All right.
So our last slide, I promise. So we already had, I think this was Serial Innovation Contest number 10. And next year it's going to be 11. It's going to be me and Pascal 14 who's going to sharing it. So if you want to get news from us, or if you have awesome ideas or awesome hardware, go to this website, give us some comments, or sign up for newsletters. So that's it from us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
And we have more awards. There's 2 more awards for People's Choice of Best Talk and Best Poster. So it's really worthy submitting your work to UIST. You can win 10 or 15 awards over, I guess. So let's start with the best poster. The award winner is Zeus, Zero Energy Ubiquitous Sound Sensing Surface with analog backscatter. Are the authors here? Nivedita or Greg here in the audience. We have wonderful trophies that our local arrangement chairs have prepared, provided, edged. No, so we will ship it and the authors will receive it. Then we have one final award, which is the Best Talk Award. We have counted many votes, and it seems many of you liked one paper actually, one award which is Silent Voice, no audio, by Masaki Fukumoto. Congratulations. Is Masaki here? Wonderful. Yeah. Can you please come? Can you come? So I can present you your trophy. Congratulations. Wonderful work. Really well done. Great presentation. Congratulations. Good. Yeah. And with this, I hand over to the chairs.
We're nearly there. One more point where we have to say thanks are our sponsors. Please join me in giving them a big hand for making this conference possible. And there are a lot of people who made this conference possible. So you can't really read it because it's so many. And there are some in particular who have probably spent the time worth writing a few papers in the last year, helping us to make this possible. And so people who know us, we're sort of, really reliant on students doing the things we really like to do. And so we would like to ask the local chairs and the budget chair on stage. Please join us to clap for Thijs, Alex, and Bastian. We didn't have much, but we figured out something really small to remember this. And I think you can just choose which one you want. They're all different. And they're from Berlin. And I think we give another big hand to all the committee. We have them all in. And now we get towards the very end of UIST 2018. There are just a few words to say. There is a UIST 2019. And we hope you really got inspired. And one of the discussion points that came up, and I think that's also coming up for next year, is sustainability. I think I have just one word, two views on it, because there are so many of you, and I think you have seen so many inspiring things. So one new thing that comes up is the sustainability chair. But I think I want you to look at your work, because I think one thing is to reduce our footprint, and I think a lot of people in conferences try this. But I think we are a unique community who can really offset the footprint for everybody else. So just imagine if we would get telepresence right. It would be worthwhile of a lot of us getting together, spending time, even traveling, in order to prevent all the other millions, billions from traveling. So really, when you think of sustainability, think of your work, how you can make a change, how you can make a difference. And I think with this, we hand over.
We're handing over to next year's General Chair, François Gabretier.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your work. It was a great UIST. And thank you again to both chair and all the team and all the students. As it said here, it will be in New Orleans, and I have a couple of slides that will animate by themselves. I don't know if you have been to New Orleans. It's a wonderful city. There is a lot of things to do at night. And to encourage that, the hotel will be in the French district, just on Bourbon Street. So there will be a lot of fun to have. I hope you will join us. It was supposed to animate, but it didn't animate. That's okay. I hope you will join us, and that's all I have to say. Thank you.